Gold prices open the week heading lower. Today's gold settled down $43. The August contract settled about $18.31 today. Interesting to note that on Friday we saw the highest settle. We rallied on Friday, saw the highest settle since May 6th. Today we sold off and saw the lowest settle since May 18th. So starting to see a little bit of price fluctuation here in the gold markets. Clearly all eyes focused on the Fed and the potential for not a 50 basis point rate hike, but now you're starting to see odds of a 75 basis point rate hike this week. So the markets are a little bit rattled here. The dollar was higher, treasury yields are higher, both providing some obstacles for higher gold prices, but ultimately gold was selling off initially in the overnight session and just continued throughout the day. And even in the post market today, we saw gold down another 10 bucks from where it settled at 18.31. Now, what does this all mean for volatility? Well, if you check out that CVOL index over at cmegroup.com, you'll notice that late last week, volatility did see a little bit of a turn higher. Yes, prices were higher on Friday, but we did see a little bit of a bit of volatility that continued today as the uncertainty grows. Market can handle a lot of different opinions, a lot of different movements, a lot of different information, but clearly when the market feels there's an uncertain Fed about ready to meet and is uncertain about whether they're going to raise 50 or 75 basis points this month, likely another 50 or 75 a month from now, you start to see a little bit of angst, and that's exactly what we're seeing in the market, and volatility is rising. Lastly, let's look at those speculators. What is their positioning? Well, last week we saw them adding slightly to their long positions. Clearly, the price action we've seen with Friday's rally and then Monday's reverse sell-off, it'll be interesting to see if they held, looking for a market bounce after today's sell-off. We won't get those numbers until Friday, but clearly speculators have been exiting their longs throughout 2022. We have seen a few blips of upticks in those positions, but clearly the trend has been for them to be exiting, and a day like today, when you see the price action, it's clear why. Ultimately, gold prices opening up the week ahead of this week's Fed meeting going lower. Lowest we've seen since the middle part of May, but ultimately the markets are in the hands of the Fed this week as they meet on Wednesday and are likely to raise 50 and possibly 75 basis points.